What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Today's episode, we're going to take a look at the bad trip from This Heavy Earth. Now, this is kind of their take on the rat pedal. I'm usually not one for rat pedals. This was sent to me from truck driver Sean, so he thought that I should check it out. And it's been enjoyable to play. We'll say that. It's not like your typical rat pedal. At least I don't think it is. The controls are much more intuitive. There's a lot more flexibility with this pedal. So I tried it in various different ways with my JCM 900. I tried it with my Republic, the X amp. I tried it with my Mesa single rectifier. I tried it with the Friedman. And in this video, we are actually going to use my satellite Neutron. It did a really incredible job with that amp. The amp is as simple as they're going to come. They're very old school technology when it comes to guitar amps. It's a volume knob and a tone knob, a high and low input. There's two EL84 power tubes. There are two 12AX7 preamp tubes, and that's kind of it. Now mine actually has a 1962-ish era, it's a 1960s RCA black mica 12AT7 or 12AU7 and the V1. And then my V2 is a 1970s Sylvania for the phase inverter, and it's a 12AX7. The amp sounds incredible with the tubes out here in there. I have some Sovtech EL84s, and it's just a wonderful amp to play. So to kind of go along with that, we're going to use my P90s. It's the Arcane Inc. They're in my 2016 Gibson Les Paul Tribute. This is probably my number one guitar. I absolutely love this thing. I've played the crap out of it. As you can see, it's got tons of wear. It's got a lot of dings in it, but it's just comfortable. It's got a lot of weight to it. This is about 9.5 pounds, 9 pounds. It's a pretty chunky guitar. So, back to the bad trip. We're going to use this simple setup because I found that if I don't think of it as a rat pedal and you actually turn the knobs and kind of see how the pedal reacts to an amplifier, you can actually get a really wonderful sound out of it. And that's what happened in this scenario. So we're going to go with the bad trip into the Neutron, and I hope you guys enjoy. And so here we go. Let's get to messing around. anyways, you get the idea. This thing is awesome, dude. If you don't think of it as a bad trip, or a bad trip, yeah. If you don't think of it as a standard rat pedal and just kind of tweak the knobs just right, it sounds great to me. It works really well with this amp. And this amp is extremely picky. Not the Grimoire, but the Neutron. It is extremely picky, and it's really funny at what pedals I have that work well with it and which ones don't. And that's kind of what's led me onto a new journey of gear, because things like a clean boost don't do too well with that amp. But things like the Grim 3 doesn't do too well with it either. It causes the circuit to kind of blow out, gets real fuzzy, and kind of has that almost a oscillating fuzz kind of sound. But then you have pedals that are like the Rat and like the Lucent from LPD. You know, some of these other style pedals, they just work well with your gear. So it's not so much the pedal that sucks, or the amp that sucks, or the guitar. You really have to kind of tweak it and see how well it's going to work. And this pedal did phenomenal with this amp. I think this is the best sounding amp for this pedal in my collection. And it may not be for you. It may not be. So everybody's tone is going to be a little bit different and subjective. But overall, I think this is a winner. This is a great pedal. So anyways, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.